Hey everybody, it's Blue Knight 851 with part 6 of Let's Play Scatter Slide Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Post commentary again. I apologize for this, folks, for so many post commentary parts, but I'm starting to get the hang of how my not Audacity, how my Dazzle now starts to work. By part 8, I should have everything figured out, have all the problems solved, and I hope to bring regular parts off this LP. So, anyways, in the last part, we defeated Sir Rolly the Frog, and now we're on our way to Mesa City. But, as you can see here, I'm getting the rest of the clues, which I blatantly missed, not back at anywhere, back at my first run of High Class Heist. Yeah, so I've been gone for a few days, high school stuff, and I've recorded this at like 11:12 p.m. where I live right now. Because if you're watching somewhere else where it's probably the daytime right now, then you're thinking why you're seeing this. You know what? I'm not making any sense anymore. Anyways, let's get to the video. As you can see here, getting the clues like I said before. Yay for repeating myself. Okay, let's see which one of these was supposed to unplug. Alright, there we go. Let's try to unplug my Dazzle. I thought if I had it in, it would help my narration timeline feature on my Windows Movie Maker, but as you all know, Windows Movie Maker sucks. Yeah, once again, there's no audio in this video. I apologize for that too, but I assure you, part 7 is gonna have gameplay audio. So right here, I got the last of the clues, and now I'm getting the last, well not actually the second to last vault in Raleigh's Fortress. And this is the dive collection technique, which is basically an upgrade to our dive technique. This will allow us to manage to jump in the air, and you can dive down, getting breakable objects, enemies, and collecting coins. As soon as we hit the ground, just jump, hit the triangle button. We got the dive power up equipped. You'll be able to do that. Now, I apologize if I sound like I'm a little cold, because it is pretty cold in my room, and I'm wearing a shirt and shorts while recording this. So yeah, that's pretty smart of me. Anyhow, you can see we're going back to the hideout, so here that when you beat a level, you'll get a souvenir from that level. You beat like the crab from Treasure of the Depths, for example. And I just realized a few days ago while I was making post-commentary, excuse me, post-commentary attempts, I realized I missed one of the vaults, which was in the opening level. So I'll get to that in part 8. And now we're gonna find out the backstory of one of my more favorite villains. It's the Sly series. Here's Muggshot! Yeah, that probably wasn't funny at all, but I don't care. It was funny to me, damn it. It was damn funny to me. So here's Muggshot's backstory. It's not complicated or anything. He was just picked on as a kid. And so the only friends he had were at the movies, where he found inspiration of what he wanted to be from watching The Dogfather. So he spent the rest of his youth training to get the muscles we'd known from him today. And he would make sure that he would never be bullied by anybody again, because he became the bully. A knuckle dragon, knockdown, in your face, smash mouth powerhouse. Yeah, he's got guns too, as if his muscles weren't bad enough. But we can take him. Well, Muggshot is our second member of the Fiendish Five we have to take down in our second episode of the Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus Sunset Snake Eyes. Whew, man, it's cold in here. I should have wore some pants. Or a sweater. Or both. So, I want to talk about a few laws that were passed by school recently. Apparently now you can use your phone in the hallway. Yeah, that's pretty stupid in my opinion. I mean, why would you want to do that? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous is what it is. I had no idea why I did that. It's pretty stupid. Like, they didn't want kids to use their phones in the hallways, but now they want to. I have no idea what's wrong with my school. It's probably a bunch of retards or a bunch of brainless doofuses. I don't know. I just don't understand them. Yeah, today is October the 1st. I wanted to get this video up yesterday, but I had a lot of work to do. A lot of schoolwork. And yesterday, as if any of you are Canadian, then you know who Terry Fox is. Yesterday, the Marathon of Hope was continued by our school. I did attend the Terry Fox run because I never got my form. Okay, right here that I'm trying to show off that the blueprint we got at Raleigh's Fortress, well, the clues that you can find only at Raleigh's Fortress can be helped for the blueprints. So, Raleigh's blueprints will not help find clues in Mesa City. Each world has its own blueprint that you have to find. So, make sure to collect all the clues in all the levels, unless you get the blueprint. That'll make your life easier. Unless you know how many powers you can collect, and when the blueprint's gonna come by heart, then more power to you. I also saw this video recently. Wait. Yeah, I tried to jump there, but I died. I took a chance and I failed. It's kind of ironic. I was gambling there. Gambling a chance, so to speak. Because Mesa City is the Las Vegas of the Sly Cooper world. Anyways, I saw this video earlier today about the eight most annoying things about teens in 2011. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was, but I'll give credit to him. As you see, I died while hitting the enemy. I'll give credit to the guy who wanted me to make that video. I haven't gotten around to making to it yet, but expect that sometime in the future, especially to the guy that I'm responding to. Try typing in on YouTube 8 most annoying things about teens in 2011. Check out his video. It's 4 minutes long, but it's really informative. Well, not really informative, but it nails it on the head that what annoys teens these days. And I'm a teen myself. I'm 17, and I agree with that. I agree with everything that guy said. But I got a few more things that I think that make teens more annoying. So keep on the lookout for that, as well as my Generation of Gamers video, which I haven't got around to making yet. Yeah, I want to give my full analysis on today's generation of gamers. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Well, I guess I could talk about what's actually in the video, instead of going off topic. And don't worry about busting. Those guys trying to bust down the fence there. They're not that hard to kill. But if you see a fence, you know a guy's gonna bust through, so be prepared for that. And at this point, we're being introduced to the laser security system on the floor lasers. It's not as different as the regular lasers and the spotlights. If you touch on them once, you'll set off an alarm. If you touch on them again, you'll take a hit. The little difference is that yeah. It's so cold in here. I can't talk straight. Yeah. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that if they flash, then you'll be able to walk on them, but that also means they'll change places. So I hope everybody's day has been going pretty well. Mine's been more or less alright. I had to go to a blessing today as a family thing. And it was pretty boring. I mean, I did get to see what the ritual's going on because I've seen a lot of it before. I was upstairs at my cousin's house, but I was pretty bored. The internet wasn't working very well, so I couldn't watch a lot of videos because it took a while for it to load on that computer because of their internet signal. Yeah, this is like my fourth or fifth attempt at trying to record this. I'm gonna tell you, Windows Movie Maker's narration feature, that sucks. Around that little island you can see that, well, you couldn't see it because I didn't zoom in. What I'm even thinking, but that's where the big vault is, which I find pretty weird that they put it at that point in the level, because you usually see them at near the end. Sorry if you heard that, I had to cough. There was two guys coming at you, but yeah, I got lucky and one of them actually dropped another life for me. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I'm not sick or anything, I don't have a cough, or a cold, for that matter. I tried to look up there, I thought it was a platform, but it turns out, stupid me, it was part of the grade. I have no idea why I thought that. There you see laser security. Nothing fancy about that, but they got floor lasers as well. Wow. I'm always yawning in these things. At least when I'm trying to record my commentary. I got bad timing there and landed on that floor laser just as it soon it was gonna change places. I managed to land on it and I panicked. I can't believe I didn't jump. You might as well jump, as Sugar Comet would say. Yeah, so this first level's not that difficult. I got the 15 plus time limit recently on YouTube. So this is gonna be one of my longer videos. Probably my longest video to date, even probably longer than part 7. I'm not sure how long that is. But what I'm gonna do now, I got the 15 plus time limit, is that I'm gonna be showing each world off in 2 parts. This game isn't really that long. It's pretty much for the first 4 levels. It's rinse and repeat. You enter the level, you get your first treasure key, then you get to the lobby, get all the other treasure keys, then you fight the boss, pick up the page that they have for the Thievius Raccoonus, and then you're off to fight the next guy. Of course, that includes getting the clues in all the other levels as well, but I don't think that's going to be too time consuming. So I'll be posting 2 videos per level, except for the last one, which will be kept a surprise for those of you who haven't played this game. And for those of you who have, you probably know why I'm going to be splitting the next 3 worlds into 2 parts each. Like I said, not that long of a game, it's more of a collectathon. But I have to take away the fact that this is a good game. I mean, this, in my opinion, is not the greatest beginning to a series, but it was pretty good introducing some of the bad guys, our heroes, the supporting cast such as Carmelita. And this game, it has some flaws in my opinion. I'm not much like that one-hit, excuse me again. I'm not much of a one-hit wonder gamer. Like if you take a hit once, you die. I don't like those kind of things that happen, but they do provide a challenge that you have to keep on your toes at all times because you never know when you might take one hit and die. And so I like the challenge aspect of the one-hit wonder thing. And this early part, I'll admit I had some trouble in the past while playing through this for fun. There's 4 machine gun dogs. Yeah, if you take one out and they match the sound or whistle, they're gonna attract any nearby enemies, as you see with the guards. But you could take them out before they sound or whistle up. But I think there's a small chance of doing that, but there's a technique to do it. Well, not much of a technique. But chances are, if you approach a guard even from behind, and if you're 1 second too late, then they're gonna sound the whistle. You see the example? That I didn't see that guard coming, and he shot me. I'm down to 0 lives. Yeah, so it's a little technique, as I'm quoting it. It's really much of a spamming thing. Just hit the square button and swing your key back and forth. Chances are you'll be able to hit the guy before you even get near him. Like, if you're like an inch away from him, if you're right behind him. And now, it's not much of a secret thing to do against not against the flashlight guys, but any guys. The runaway guys, okay, no. So take out any enemy. What most of the enemies we're facing for is just the spotlight guards that gonna have their backs turned, will be in different positions. Okay, right there I got lucky and managed to kill that guard without him having to blow his whistle. But I think that I was swinging my key back and forth, that's why. I think I was panicking a little too much. God, I did the same thing to that guy. This guard, not that hard to take down. It's just that you just gotta approach him without, while he's moving his flashlight, and you'll be able to get him. The floor lasers again. Yep, a little slow down there, not slow, a little cut. No idea how that happened, but moving on. Yeah, the next 3 clues be guarded by those 2 dogs. Yeah, what I want to do is to go up, use your thieving technique by sneaking on the ledge. Use your upgraded dive power if you did get it from the first level. And crash down on them, but I only got 1. But don't worry, you'll be able to get the second gun before he even turns and shoots you. Now, for Muggshot that has like a gang and owns a lot of places in Mesa City, he's pretty much owned the entire town as his turf. He has to take good care of this casino. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Yeah, so the clue's over there. So those will be easy to miss if you want to speed through this thing. And see what I mean? Who has water in their casino? I mean, come on, how does that happen? How is that even possible? Mesa City is nowhere near any body of water. I tried to use the slow and the dive technique, but you can't use two techniques two power-ups at once. Cause I tried to switch my other power-up, but it wouldn't work, cause it wouldn't be activated until I hit the ground. The slow motion would stop. Right up there, those things, in my opinion, you could probably miss. I've never missed them. But I bet if you're playing through this for the first time, you could miss those very easily. Because they're green and they're camouflaging in with the grass, the plants. So if you see the little paper that's jumping around, there's a clue. So be sure not to miss those if you want to get all the clues in this level. Let's get those. Now right here, while I was playing through this, I almost didn't notice the guard at the end. Because I was so focused on the clues. Yeah, I'm too much focused on the clues in my opinion. I'm too much focused on them, and that just takes away some of my ability to play this game, especially with the commentator. I thought like if I hit that door, then something would happen to the machine. Turns out that there's a hook on the top of it. So if you jump off the rope that's near that twirling machine, land on the hook by jumping in the circle button, it's gonna activate like a slot machine. Imagine get some coins doing that during a post recording on my practice file. Not post recording, during a playthrough on my practice file. Now look, it's more water. How do you drown a casino? How is that possible? Muggshot for a strong guy? You really are dumb. That's stereotypical. Strong guys equal small brains. Well, at least he didn't take any steroids like most people. At least he actually worked to get the muscles he got. Now the second set of roulette wheels, be careful because they're gonna have floor lasers on them. And they'll be spinning not that fast. But don't go rushing into it because you might step on one of the lasers. Step on one of them. So climb up here. Because of course you can't go in the water because Sly can't swim. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason why Sly can't swim because he didn't learn when he was an orphan. You all know his dad died, so I guess his dad never taught him to swim. So I guess that's another reason why that Sly was revenge of the Fiendish 5. Because he never get to spend any quality time with his dad. Well, he probably did, but he did spend enough to learn things like swimming. And right there you see there's the vault. And don't worry about the last clue is up there. Now we got all 40 clues in Boneyard Casino. So let's get that next power up. So the combination is 338. And this this power up is pretty useful if you want to get coins. See, this is Herring Cooper. See, Cooper Gawa's coin magnet technique. So if you play Ratchet and Clank, you would know that whenever Ratchet approached a bolt, it would come to him like a magnet. The same principle applies here. From now on, we'll be able to collect any coins we come near, hence why it's called the coin magnet technique. I guess you would know that by the name alone. Now, this big roulette wheel, like Billy says, you can't jump the way it's spinning, so you gotta jump the opposite direction in order to land on that green section. If you jump on it 3 times, you'll be able to break that dome and get the second treasure key. And how can you tell that you can jump on it 3 times? Well, those little markings on it will indicate how many times you got it. I never noticed that before until I was playing through this. If you step on that each time, more floor lasers will appear. Just time your jump correctly and not avoid the floor lasers, and you'll get that second key. And this video is just about to end. So, a small tip here, you don't have to play through all of them. There's no chronological order to play through all the levels in this game. You're just gonna go into them however you feel like it. The point is just to get all the treasure keys. Okay, we're coming up to the end of the video. So, next time, this will be another post-commentary episode of Scatter. But we'll be able to do something different for once in this game. At the dog track. So, until next time everybody, it's been Blue Knight. And farewell. Hope you all have a great day. Like a slide just standing there, like he's cool.